Now, we were supposed to drink one of those Yakults a day. I don't know how many of you have had a bottle of Yakult, but if you can stop at one a day, you're a magician. I drink about 10. They're wonderful. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the relationship with Merthyr. And as Thomas said from Amiga, it's really difficult to talk about sponsorship when you're working with federations because we don't believe sponsorship works. We believe in partnerships. And partnerships are the only way in which a long-term relationship between a federation and a sponsor can work. So if you're thinking in the relationship in terms of a partnership, then you'll do very well. A little bit of my background for those who don't know me. I'm a sort of 3-time Olympic coach, so I come from the swimming background. I ran a federation for 10 years, so I know all about running organizations in terms of swimming. And now I'm based in Canada. We have a reputation in Canada for the weather being pretty cool at this time of year, and I can tell you it's been below zero now in my town in Ottawa for certainly over the last couple of weeks. But in Canada, we've also learned to embrace winter. You can go out there and you can ski, do skating. You have to get outside, do outside activities. If you're not someone who likes to run about, there's also ice fishing. So you can come to Canada and you can do some ice fishing, as this young man out here. That's the tundra, and everyone loves ice fishing in Canada. I don't know why, because I consider that sometimes it's quite dangerous, right? But this is our latest slogan. So we're talking about sponsorship. Brand recognition for sponsorship is quite important. And so our marketing people spend a long time looking at slogans and logos, and this is our latest. But they've come up with lots of others where we bring technology to the pool. We like to believe that we're your technical representatives. We like to help you when you're building pools. We also are in the backyard pool marketplace, so we're also selling to an audience that build pools at their home. We'll build a pool anywhere. Anywhere that you want us to build, we'll build a pool there. But our favorite place to build pools is competition pools. And of course, we like to build competition pools anywhere as well. This is a little video to show you something on brand recognition, because this, of course, is an important part of any partnership and any sponsorship. And you'll see from the logos behind these that these are very powerful images, something that really help in a marketing relationship. So, these are the slogans that we've used over time to try and get our message across. Because once someone recognizes your brand, what's the association with the brand? And we like to try and sell the message that our company is simply the best in its field. We help clients from start to finish of a project, and we like to build fast pools for fast swimmers. And once we can sell the message, we say, well, the most important message in this field is that we build permanent pools, not temporary pools. Our temporary pools, after the event, are all installed permanently somewhere else. We have simple and safe construction, long-lasting materials. We're very precise in our installation. And the through-life costs of a Merthyr pool exceed any other sort of installation. We're also a one-stop shop for those clients who want to deal with just one group, but really you're buying into the knowledge and experience of a company when you come and work with Merthyr. And our references speak for themselves. This is our encyclopedia of pools that we build in all sorts of marketplaces, but you'll know us best from the competition marketplace, or rather the special events. And this is a few of the special events recently that we have done. But again, this is a two-edged sword. These pools are predominantly temporary, and so people think that that's all we do. But as you can see from the range of people that we supply pools to, we basically build anything, anywhere. If we look at, we also build any size and any shape. So despite being a stainless steel pool, we can build in circles. We build lots of lazy rivers. We've just finished the largest water park in the world in Sydney, Australia, for Wet and Wild. So we really can do all sorts with our product. So let's talk about partnerships. Right? Of course, one of our most important partners is Fina. Fina takes us to the main special events, and it's certainly an excellent partner for us. And not only do Fina take us to the events, but they introduce us to you in a forum like this. And for a manufacturer and a supplier of product, there's no better occasion. This networking situation, it's wonderful for us. So we're hoping to find more partners through this experience, and we expect a long queue after this presentation at our stall. This was the first relationship we had with Fina. Hands up in the room, how many people were at this event? Not too many. So this was Rio. We expect to see you all in Rio next year, but this is the first time that Fina took the World Championships to the people. Up to this point, we'd always swum in indoor pools. And this is the Swimming World Championships in Rome, where we had the opportunity not only to speak to a worldwide audience, but also to our local market, because we're an Italian company, and we were able to promote the brand awareness of our local brand, Piscine Castiglione, and great visibility in Italy for us in this particular situation. Promoting fast pools for fast swimmers, and those that were there were quite a few world records at that championship. Opportunity to tell our story, permanent, not temporary, and introducing to new friends. So a great situation for us in terms of marketing and sponsorship. Perhaps we sponsor many large associations and small, but the US sponsorship is very unique in that they have an Olympic trials that allow us to present our product to a lot of people. This was the first time that we worked with the US Swimming Federation, and can you imagine 1,000 swimmers go to their trials, 10,000 people at this event, watching each event. More people watched the US Olympic trials this year than watched the Olympics in Athens. There were 6 world records at the US Olympic trials and only 1 individual world record in Athens. So that was a good start for our relationship with the US Federation. Now their trials are indoors at a place called Omaha, and if you've ever been to Omaha, you probably wouldn't go again unless there was an Olympic trials there. It's a fantastic event. 12,000 people per session average. That's heats and finals. An unbelievable event. And this is an unbelievable association. So if you have a chance to visit the US Swimming Federation or the US Olympic Trials, take it. It's an incredible learning education. Their offices are remarkable in Colorado Springs. For us, we have an association with a facilities department that has half a dozen people working full-time, trying to build more swimming pools around America, trying to stop swimming pools being closed. And they also have magazines, of course, that distribute through the membership. They even run clinics, 4 or 5 clinics a year, helping people to build a pool. It's called Build a Pool Conference. They've got lots of associations that make it wonderful for a sponsor, or in our case, a partner, to be associated. Another partner we really enjoy is the Dutch Swimming Federation. And the Dutch Swimming Federation also have a very unique product and a very unique relationship with us. And this is called 25-21. And what the Dutch Federation did was a few years ago, they decided that they didn't have enough pool time, that it was too expensive, and that the future of swimming for their clubs and swimmers was to build more pools that they controlled. So they worked with a local architect, who was also a keen swimmer, and they decided that they would focus back on swimming in swimming pools. Not on recreation, not on the things that brought outside people to the pool, but on something that would help competitive swimming in the country. And they set up some strong goals and ideas that would help them in that position. And now they have a range of pools. They've opened their first one. They've got 2 more being built. So their dream is coming true. And this will secure their future in swimming for a long period of time. The more clubs that run their own facilities, own their own facilities. And it's a complete package, right? They teach you how to operate the pool. They've designed it in so that you don't need multiple staff people on site. It's an incredible situation. So we have many partners. The French Federation were perhaps the first ones to trust in a relationship with Merthyr, because they built a pool in 1987 alongside a facility in Strasbourg and hosted the European Championships. That same pool went from Strasbourg to Cannes in southern France, where it's now part of the Mare Nostrum circuit and also has had world records broken in the pool. And is still there, not sure how many, 87, not sure how many years later. My math is not that good, but shows the durability of a Merthyr pool as well. The Norwegian Federation, again, they have some unique aspects to their federation, in that when they did a survey of pools in Norway, they found they had about 800 pools, but 200 of them were either closed or being closed. So they got nervous and had to start working with the government to stop this trend. And so once they'd made the government aware that this was a great concern in terms of childhood obesity and drain on government funding, they were able to reverse this trend and get the government involved on keeping pools open. Not only did they do that, but the government started to give lottery funding directly to the Swimming Association. This is this trend towards obesity in our children has come to sort of a remarkable level that we all risk 50% of the entire child population in the UK is now obese, now considered obese. Right? David Sparks warned of this many years ago, and has been working with government in the UK to try and reverse that trend. But I saw in the newspaper when I was flying over here that certainly now everyone's become aware of that trend. And it really is something that we need to be working to, and I know Fina has started working in this area to prevent. We need to get children back off the computers, back into activity, back into our pools. So basically, we are looking for federations who have ideas on how to improve their situation in their own country. But basically, we obviously are looking to sell more swimming pools or build more swimming pools. That will help you, that will help us, that will help keep the relationship with going for a long period of time, sorry. And just like Yakult want to be associated with good health, we want to be associated with good and fast swimming pools. Thank you.